Hey folks, Grant from GunSpot here for the ArmoryLife.com. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the X8 drill. Okay, so the X8 drill is really a add-on or a more advanced version of a figure 8 drill. And we've done a figure 8 drill on video before, but what you have is two barrels and you serpentine around those barrels and engage a pair of targets or 3 targets or however many targets that you want to engage. I've seen people use this, the figure 8 for pistol and rifle both, and the context behind it is between the two barrels you're simulating a doorway, and that process of entering a doorway, clearing the fatal funnel as you engage targets. Generally, the untrained shooters will want to stop and plant their feet and engage those targets. And of course, you just can't do that. You can't stop in the fatal funnel, especially when you have a team behind you, but even more importantly, when you have zero backup. So, like I said, this is a more advanced version of that figure 8 drill. And so what we have, again, is we're working a figure 8 around the barrels. We're clearing that fatal funnel. We're not planting our feet when we engage that threat. But now we've added an array of targets. So we're going to engage those targets in an X pattern. I'm just going to walk it and show the figure 8 pattern. And so again, keep in mind, this is simulating a doorway. We're clearing that fatal funnel. And so as I walk through, I'm going to see my right set of targets first. I'm going to engage top right, bottom left, top left, bottom right. And I continue to move. And then I come in from the other side and I engage the left target. Top, bottom, top, bottom. My feet never stop moving. And I'm going to run about a magazine worth, generally is how I run my classes. Okay, so let me be clear with this drill. This isn't maybe a realistic nature drill, because if I was coming through this direction, and I'm gonna see these two targets obviously first, and in reality, I would engage both of them long before I ever went to the targets in the blind corner, okay? But to make it a more of a challenging transition, we're following that theme of where I got this drill to begin with, which was the X drill, which was a pistol drill, but combining the figure 8 drill and the X drill into one. So we have initial engagement, major transition, minor transition, major transition. So we're making an X as we go through. The only thing that changes is depending on the side that we're entering the room from, we're either going to engage the left or the right targets first or the left targets first, okay, before we make that transition. So if I'm coming from my left, I'm going to engage here, transitioning down to this guy, then back up to this guy, and then down to this guy. So we have the fatal funnel that we're working on. Constant movement, not planting the feet, not freezing in the spot, and fighting from there and letting everybody know where we're at. We're being a hard target. We're working on transitions. In my case, running an LPVO, I am testing my 1 power. It would be in my best interest to also run it using the 45 RMR offset so that I get that habit and skill set built up as well. Maybe mix first targets out of the LPVO, second ones out of the RMR, back to the LPVO, back to the RMR. You know, you can add a lot of different variants to this based on your equipment needs to broaden your experience with the equipment that you have. All right, folks, thanks for watching. This has been the X8 drill. Remember, train hard, your family deserves it.